For millennia, the Red Sea has served as a vital lifeline, connecting distant civilizations.
Egyptian pharaohs dispatched mighty fleets seeking gold, incense, and exotic goods from the legendary land of Punt. Roman merchants later dominated these waters, exchanging spices, silk, and precious incense routes from Arabia funneled wealth through Red Sea ports that powered early kingdoms. Aksumite traders from Africa crossed these straits, building prosperous cities on both shores. Early Islamic caliphates turned the Red Sea into a bustling highway for pilgrims and commerce. Pilgrims from distant lands sailed these waters toward Mecca in an unbroken flow of faith. Trade winds dictated the rhythm of life along these ancient shores for centuries. Pirates and rival kingdoms constantly tested control of this narrow, strategic gateway. Control of the Red Sea meant power over the entire known world's commerce. Every cargo that passed shaped empires and fueled the rise of great civilizations. The stage was set for the Red Sea to become the artery of global ambition. Portuguese explorers shattered old monopolies by rounding Africa into these contested waters. Ottoman fleets clashed with European powers for mastery of this vital trade route. The spice trade brought unimaginable wealth through these narrow straits. As we uncover the hidden forces shaping global trade, the deep research at Clear Value reveals why this choke point still matters today. The Suez Canal opening in 1869 transformed the Red Sea into the shortest path to Asia. British and French empires fought bitterly to secure this new artery of empire. World War I saw naval battles rage across these once peaceful waters. Control of the Red Sea became a decisive factor in global conflicts. The canal's strategic value only grew as oil began flowing from the Middle East. 20th century powers recognized the choke point could choke entire economies. World War II turned the Red Sea into a deadly theater of submarine and air attacks. The 1956 Suez Crisis closed the canal and paralyzed global shipping overnight. Arab-Israeli wars repeatedly shut these waters, forcing costly detours around Africa. Cold War superpowers vied for influence over this critical oil lifeline. Strategic importance only intensified as global trade volumes exploded. Deliver tensions turned every passing tanker into a potential flashpoint. The stage was now set for today's most dangerous maritime crisis. Houthi militants launched drone and missile strikes targeting commercial vessels. International shipping lines faced sudden, deadly attacks in the narrow strait. Naval coalitions scrambled to protect the vital flow of global trade. As deep research at Clear Value shows, these attacks have reshaped entire supply chains overnight. Freight rates doubled, while insurers refused coverage for the dangerous passage. Oil tankers and LNG carriers diverted around Africa at enormous extra cost. Houthi fighters continued launching strikes from hidden coastal positions. Allied warships intercepted threats while protecting merchant convoys. Global supply chains buckled under the pressure of prolonged disruption. Our Clear Value investigation reveals how fragile the world's trade arteries truly are.
The economic shockwaves reached every corner of the planet. The economic shockwaves reached every corner of the planet. Future stability now hinges on fragile ceasefires and shifting alliances. New technologies and climate change threaten to reshape the chokepoint forever.
Alternative land corridors and canals are being rushed to bypass the danger.
Yet the Red Sea's narrow waters remain the shortest and cheapest path. Geopolitical rivals continue to eye control of this strategic prize. Every barrel of oil and every container still passes through these contested waves. The chokepoint's power over the world economy has never been clearer. As clear value research demonstrates, this waterway still dictates global prosperity. Control here means leverage over the fate of nations and markets alike. Future conflicts will inevitably return to these same narrow waters. The Red Sea remains the ultimate test of global stability and resolve.